Russia says it shot down Ukrainian drone near Airbase. Russia's defense ministry said debris killed 3 servicemen at the Engels Airbase, which houses two 95 and two 160 nuclear-capable strategic bombers that have launched strikes on Ukraine in the 10-month-old war. Russia's Bazin news outlet reported that 4 people were wounded and said a fire had broken out, with explosions, sirens and flashes on a video it posted on its Telegram channel. The defense ministry claimed no Russian aircraft were damaged. It wasn't clear whether the drones had been launched from Ukraine or Russian territory. Engels is located in Russia's Saratov region on the Volga River, more than 600 kilometers east of the border with Ukraine. In keeping with the Kyiv government's long-standing practice of not confirming cross-border attacks but welcoming their results, Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson Yuri Inad didn't directly acknowledge his country's involvement in Monday's incident in an interview on Ukrainian television, but said, "These are the consequences of Russian aggression." He added, "If the Russians thought that the war wouldn't affect them deep behind their lines, they were deeply mistaken." Russia has suffered numerous cross-border attacks during the war on its main territory, as well as on the Crimean Peninsula, which it illegally annexed in 2014. The incidents have outraged Russian military bloggers, who say they show the country's weak air defenses and security systems in general. In another cross-border incident that couldn't be independently confirmed, Russia's TASS news agency reported Monday that the country's security forces had killed 4 Ukrainian saboteurs attempting to enter the Bryansk region from Ukraine. The report claimed the infiltrators carried explosive materials when they were caught Sunday. On the nominal front line in Ukraine, Luhansk's Ukrainian governor, Serhiy Haidai, said Russian forces have withdrawn from their military command operations post in the town of Kreminna as Ukrainian forces were approaching after months of intense fighting. Russia's defense ministry didn't comment on the withdrawal claim. Russian forces relocated to Kreminna and several other areas in September after they pulled back from the Kharkiv region in eastern Ukraine. Kreminna is in the eastern Luhansk region, which is almost entirely under Moscow's control, and is on an important supply route for Russian forces and serves as a gateway for movement into other strategic positions. Earlier, Haidai reported that Russia had withdrawn its occupying government administration from Svatov, 51 kilometers north of Kreminna. Haidai told Ukrainian television on Monday that Russian forces in the region are suffering huge losses and medical facilities are overwhelmed with wounded soldiers. The Russian army is redeploying paratroopers from the Kherson region to the area, he added. In the neighboring Donetsk region, partially occupied by Russia, fierce battles continue around the city of Bakhmut, which Russian forces have been trying to seize for weeks to consolidate their grip on Ukraine's east. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said last week Bakhmut was the hottest spot on the war's 1,300-kilometer front line. Ukrainian officials have maintained ambiguity.